Hello, my name is Daniel Riceberg. I'm the CEO and founder of BlockPark, and today I'm going to tell you how our community staker pool portfolios work and how we can take one property and use leverage to acquire additional assets and turn one property into a portfolio of properties. So let's get started. So let's say the first property we find on the BlockPark listing platform is 123 Main Street, and that property purchase price is $10 million. So, it's $100 million. Be nice. So, property value is $10 million. Our equity is $10 million because we came in with all cash. We have zero debt. The cap rate, let's just call it 5.5%. There's no loan. There's no payment. Net revenue is $521,000, and our ROI is 5.2%, and zero capital reserves. And our tenant prop rewards pool is $28,800. This is generated because we're reinvesting back into our tenants who pay rent on time and the actual asset itself to align everybody's interest. And this I'll get into much later in another video, but I'm very excited about that. So moving on. So now in year two, what we're doing is we're doing a cash out refinance. So we can go up to 75% cash out, which would give us $7.5 million of capital reserves. It would give us $2.5 million of equity, and we can do that at 3.25% interest only, and that would give us a payment of $243,000. Our net revenue dropped in half. However, if you look, our return on investment jumped up to 11%, more than doubled. And now we have these capital reserves, so we can deploy it and acquire more assets. We can get up to $25 million worth of additional properties in purchasing power. So let's say 456, let's call it Spring Street. So with that, let's call it $12 million and property value $12 million. And let's do this one as 5% cap rate. Loan amount 3.25%. And now we've only acquired two assets, but we've already surpassed our net revenue, and we still have $3.9 million to deploy. So let's buy another property on the BlockPark listing platform. Let's do it 789. Let's go Broadway. And this one, let's say it's $8 million. And however, this has, let's say it's a Vegas property. This one's got a 6.5% cap. And let's do a little lower loan interest rate. And here, now we're at $891,000, and we still have $1.5 million worth of capital to deploy. So we do that. Let's just maximize it right here. Let's just call it 1010 Wilshire. Oops. And then this one will max out at $5 million. And now that gives us a full property portfolio value of $35 million. We have 4 properties. And if you look, cap rate, let's say 5.5%, 3.25 interest rate. So now our net revenue is $1 million, and we've doubled our net revenue from the one property, and we have an average return of 10.6%. All right, we've deployed all our capital. And now the appreciation table right here, I just wrote out there. So it's 8% would give us we've only invested this originally $10 million. That's it. So at 8% annual appreciation, our portfolio value and 5-year exit plan would be $47.6 million. That would be a portfolio net of $27,293,000. And that's a return of 272% ROI. The average ROI, or the average appreciation nationwide, is about 14%. So if you do that, you're looking at a return on investment of 387%, and the portfolio net would be $38,800,000. If it's a place like Las Vegas, you can be looking more like 20%, and now you're looking at a 522% return on investment, $52 million net. That's it. And as far as the prop token goes, it's a fixed supply, and it increases with every property that's added to our portfolio, because that's how we pay out the rewards to stakers, tenants, and assets. And we also use the prop token to purchase the NFTs in the secondary market on our platform.